Yo, Math, thank you so much for that host, man. Are you done with your rant? I'm kidding, man. I'm kidding. And yes, everyone wants you to start playing the game again, Math. Math, do you wanna talk? Good. How was the stream, man?
It was okay. I mean, I said at the end, I asked everyone if they want to get into politics at the end, and everyone said no.
Oh man, I'm doing some re-ups for Scholastic here.
It's like they say, ignorance is bliss.
That's the way I live my life, you know.
Yeah.
So Matt, let me ask you. I want your take. Like, if you would do some re-ups.
Right. Yeah.
Today, how would you do re-ups? What would you focus if you got to re-up stuff?
It depends on my account. Like, if it was on my account, which is heavily based on Swift, it would be Swift. But if it was based on Violent, it would be Violent.
Overall, like, general populace, how would you re-up for people?
Violent.
Violent? And
Violence is still the strongest rune in the game, despite what's happening.
Despite what's happening?
Yeah, by far.
All right.
Well, what's happening is bullshit. Really, it's hardly. It's a step in the right direction, but it's one step out of 20 they need to take.
Yeah, but the problem is we don't have time for them. You know, we want.
I don't know how many steps they're gonna take. I really don't know. It took them 2 years to implement something I suggested to them. I mean, come on, man. I wrote it down for them, so the numbers took them 2 years to do it, and they didn't even do it fully. I don't even know why they didn't do it fully. They took 70% of it and they decided to screw up the rest, which is why it's not perfect right now. And ooh,
okay,
what is this rune? 22 crit rate. That's a good rune.
That's a pretty good rune. That's a pretty good rune. Okay, all right, we'll take this. All right, congrats, Scholastic, on this rune. I would personally take out the crit damage and put defense. What would you do, Math?
It depends on who he wants to use it on, man.
Like,
at the moment, I wouldn't touch it.
So you would have just.
I would probably. Yeah, I mean, it depends on who you want to use it. If you're using this on like a crit damage unit, and also, I don't know. I really wouldn't touch it right now. It depends on the unit you want to use it on. I don't use will very often anyway. It's got HP at the end of the day, so it makes sense to put defense if you want to.
Yeah.
But you could also make it faster. Put a faster speed gem in there.
So let's say you would grind in. Just hypothetically, I wouldn't. But let's say you would grind in a legend speed into this. This would be a total of 10 speed.
Right.
And then you can remove the crit damage and put in a legend defense.
No, I meant I would remove the speed and make it a faster speed.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. And then I proceeded to say, let's say that I would
gem it. Yeah, okay.
I mean, I would grind it, not gem it. I would grind it into 10, and then we have a crit damage. We replace it with a defense legend to put it 13 defense, and then put a legend grind. And it would be 23 defense %. Okay, so you'll have
that's probably what I'd do. Yeah,
you would.
The rune has got resistance too, and is in an age. It's like a defense kind of rune, all together. But I might. Most likely, this would be one of those runes that I would keep as the last rune I want to play around with, because I feel like there are other runes that are much more clear cut. So if I had like a legend defense gem, I would probably keep it for a different rune that it says definitely remove this stat. Right there, that crit damage doesn't scream remove me.
All right, no, it doesn't. Like right now, it could be utilized for anything. To be honest.
Exactly. So I wouldn't even touch it. I'd be like, I'd probably have it more prior. I mean, I have 4,000 runes, so I definitely have a different rune that could use such a gem, like a defense.
Belgian, I will continue streaming until we're done with the re-up session. I'm a big fan of re-upping runes like this.
Is this legend? Oh yeah. It has to have an innate. Yeah, it's good.
So I would really focus on re-upping it, but for him, this is a C3 player, okay, in RTA, and probably even in normal arena.
Right.
So
But what is he heavily like based on his runes? Are they heavily into violence or swift or what? Dragons?
the targets
Giants?
he has given me are a lot, like most of them are violent, and then
No,
we
so
have
what
some-
you do is select all the runes he's got on the account. So press that button in the middle. Just count how many runes he's got on the account that are violent, how many runes he's got that are swift.
like
You've got
violent.
219 violent,
Yeah.
how many swift?
101.
Yeah, generally speaking, I'll just focus on violent. Make his strength stronger.
Let's go and see how fast his runes are. So the fastest one he has on slot 1 is 27 speed on violent, and then he has a 26 speed on violent slot 1. Then the third one is 23 speed, and then slot 3 he has 28 speed. Oh my god, okay, 28 speed on slot 3, and then he has a 25 speed, and then he has a 22 speed.
This guy's violent runes are faster than my swift runes.
Then he on his slot 4 is the slower ones, so he has a 22 speed. Dude, this rune, what is this rune? Is this a... This hopefully it wasn't re-upped, hopefully. And we have slot 5, 21 speed. So he needs more speed on slot 4 and 5 for him.
5. But, you know, it's very hard to get high speed on slot 5.
I know.
Because you can get all the stats in the subs.
Mhm.
Chance is very low. I generally wouldn't like re-app a slot to get a specific stat. If you do that, you're just going to be very inefficient.
No. Like, in this, I'm just gathering up like what his total speed is. So he has pretty fast runes on slot 1 and 3, basically. So if we were to speed chase, like for him to get a faster rune on slot 5 would be to get like 18 or 17 speed. Like that would be enough. I mean, it wouldn't be it would be something at least.
Yeah.
And his slot 4, like even another 18 speed would help him.
Yeah. Is this guy buying re-apps or is he saving them?
I think he has bought these re-ups.
Alright.
I'm not sure. Maybe he has saved. He hasn't told me how he...
Well, if he needs the crystals to farm, then the most efficient pack to buy in the game is re-apps.
Mhm.
So if you're doing it for the crystals, get re-apps because that's the best pack in the game.
Yeah.
By far.
All right. Grindel, do you want me to shut the fuck? Do you want me to shut you the fuck up? All right. So let me see. Ooh, holy shit! This rune. This is a juicy fucking rune, man. Okay, let's.
I wonder what was there before speed.
Like, let's say it was a flat attack.
I would definitely remove resistance.
Yes. Let's say it was flat HP.
Oh, it's a harder one.
Really?
Yeah, it's harder.
So you deem flat HP less than resistance?
Depends on how high it rolled into it, but because look, it's got HP in it too.
Yeah.
So it could be okay for a HP based type of damage dealer.
Yeah.
But then again, resistance is so good sometimes. I don't know.
I mean, why
It's
would
a hard
you?
one.
So, let's say you would put flat attack into this. It was flat attack, and you would remove resistance. What would you put over resistance? Speed.
Yeah.
So what like how
no,
much?
wait. If it was flat attack,
Mhm.
if I was flat attack, I would put attack.
And then you have no speed on this.
Then I had no speed. Yeah.
And you would put it on what? Leo?
Depends. It depends. It could be a unit I would want to use with Leo. Depends on the unit. Not everyone you need to be speed tuned. Not always have the highest speed. So sometimes I have this problem where my runes are so fast that I'm looking for a rune that has no speed, so I could speed tune the character with the rest of my team. Because the rest of the runes are so fast, whereby the unit is moving before the rest of the units. So I need a rune to dampen my average speed by having no speed, but having high damage or something along those lines, or high crit rate, like this rune right here. It's got high crit rate. So this is why Like you have to think of it as overall stats rather than speed.
Yeah.
And it's okay to have a variety of runes. So if you don't have any runes violent on that start with speed that crit damage, yeah, okay, fine. Gain speed might be good, but you need to have all types of runes. Some with speed, some that are slow, some that are very high damage, some are crit rate for different situations, for different units. I think even if that was flat attack, that is a max resist roll. So the way I look at things is instead of overall efficiency, I look at goal efficiency. It's much better to have a rune that's goal efficient to a specific role than a rune that is more efficient, but it's not really goal efficient at any role. It's got high stats in everything, but who do I put this rune on? It could be on any unit, but it won't do the best job on any unit.
Mm-hmm.
So always look at goal efficiency rather than overall efficiency. That's how I look at things.
So goal efficiency, like
yeah. So if I'm gonna get resistance, I generally want it to have HP and defense. You know what I'm trying to say, and speed.
I mean, everyone has their own opinion, guys. Famous Bud would probably say the opposite. Sure. I
am rusty.
No, like the thing is, I like to I don't know. Like I'm not gonna. Today is not the best day for me to like go into like theory mode. So, and I have no fucking theory mode, guys. My brain is like deactivated throughout ever since I started streaming. So.
You only said that because you know I had a comeback for that comment right there. He's like, wait, let me cover my back.
Oh man. Okay, shit. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, this is a 100% re-up. What is this
good.
shit?
Go ahead.
Yeah, let's do it. It's 5 and done. Huh. I don't like the way it looks. I mean, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah.
But
I mean, before you roll it, does he have worse runes out there?
Yeah, he does.
So see the way Barian does things. I mean, Barian and me are different because he's got a lot of re-app runes. I mean, Barian buys a lot of re-apps, so he has to use his re-apps differently from me. I don't buy re-apps, so the re-apps I use mostly are the ones that you could get 3 times a week or whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I have to focus on a weakness on my account. This is a weakness on my account. I need my fastest unit to be faster, and my slot 3s are very slow, so I keep re-apping slot 3s. But if you have a lot of re-apps and you buy re-apps like this guy does, so you have to use the Barian thought process. And the way the Barian does it, he likes to, and this is his wording,
Okay.
so I'm going to quote him, and he says, I like to take the floor up, and the floor is the lowest rune quality I have that can be improved. So he looks for the worst rune that is worthy of being re-apped, and those runes generally, in my opinion, would be something that has innate, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then you re-app it, and then if that rune is no longer the lowest rune in my account, he moves to a different rune, even if the improvement was very slight.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's Barian's way to do it, but to do that mentality, you generally need to have a lot more.
Yeah. Like you would buy the grind packs and shit like that, right?
Generally, you need to buy the re-apps every month, and there's no way I'm going to do that.
No, but like if he's so, even if it's like, let's say he re-ups it and it becomes like somewhat better than another rune that he has, and he starts to re-upping that rune, would he go back to the other rune later, or would he keep it as it is and just grind it?
To that rune. He will only go back to that rune if that rune becomes in the future the worst rune on his account. And even if it's grinded, you re-app it. If it's the weakest rune, and we have to think of the rune how weak it is, assuming it's not grinded. So you have to ignore the grinds on it, like it doesn't exist. That's how you should look at the rune when you're re-apping.
This is a pretty good rune. Like, even though I fucking hate resistance, you could take over accuracy and put defense into it.
I can't even see this rune. What is it? What's the main stat?
Like I hate.
Oh, crit rate. Oh no way. I would never waste generally a rune that has an innate crit rate 6. This is like the best possible thing you can ask for on something like this with the resistance. If it's got crit rate, I am gonna make this a damage dealer rune for sure. I would not
is that,
settle
that's
because-
how you look at it. Okay.
No, it depends. I mean, it's not one. It's not black and white.
So,
It's not black and
like, someone says in chat, that's the best Vela rune.
How is this the best Vela rune?
I don't know.
Doesn't even have defense.
I mean, you gem in defense over accuracy.
I don't know. Do you really want to do that?
I don't know. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm not even here.
To be honest with you, the way I would build Vela Jewel is damage dealer.
Yeah, I like aggressive playstyle as well. So the way I would play Vela is also like a damage dealer Vela.
The thing is, most people try to leave Vela last, right? So, what's the point of him just doing nothing until he dies? I'd rather he does something, because most people don't kill him first. You try to reset him if you can, but most people don't try to kill him first.
Yeah. Lunky, you say you would re-up that again, but yeah, let's.
I mean, I would as well, but yeah, look for something worse, just in case he's got something worse.
What do you think of this?
It doesn't have innate. I won't re-up it. That's my rule.
Do you see it?
Okay, I see it now. The accuracy one.
Yeah.
So it's got 1 into crit rate, potentially 1.5 into crit damage. So this is like a blue rune. You could get this with a blue rune almost, can't you?
Yeah, you would basically have. So you have more. Like this is. You have 4 crit damage more than a blue rune, basically.
Yeah. So if you think about it, you could re-up this, but it looks good because crit rate and crit damage hardly ever go together. But when they go together, it just looks delicious. And the defense is quite high. But I would probably re-up this. The thing is, it's very easy, generally speaking, guys, to get good runes on slot 3 and slot 1. So I generally try not to re-up these runes, because if you look at your entire account on average, it is very likely that your best runes are on slot 3 and slot 1, and it's very likely that you have so many not even runed up on monsters because you have so many of them.
I mean, his best runes are actually on slot 3 and 1. So.
Yeah, and that's generally the case for everyone, because there's less useless stats that can go onto them, because you can't have so many other things on them. But it's much harder to get good runes on slot like 4, 5, and 6. So they should get prioritized more, in my opinion, because naturally, without any re-ups, you will still have the best 1 and 3.
What do you think of re-upping this?
What is it? So HP, 6 resistance. I hate it when I have resistance on whale runes, but I guess it's not a bad thing still.
I mean, in an overall fight, the longer the fight is, it's okay.
Yeah,
like, and you can look at it as a potential not rolling a resistance into the substats, basically.
Do you know what this? I wouldn't re-up this. I hate re-upping something like it's got 22 crit rate. I wouldn't re-up it, but it's one of those runes that I can never fully be happy with it. It's like there's an itchy cut
For me, it's so easy to get crit rate. Like, I don't know, for me, like most of our runes, I have so many on every slot that it has above 20 crit rate. So for me, getting 22 crit rate is not, like, it's not a major thing for me, at least. I don't see this as a must-needed, stat on that rune.
When it comes to HP rune, maybe not. But
and
generally
it's a
speaking, the
potentially
way I
good
look at
Diana
it as well, I don't value crit rate as much as most people do. I value it very low, actually. I value crit damage higher than crit rate. And people, I have to explain.
Yeah, I know. You love crit damage, and I love crit damage as well. And
no,
I also
let's think about it. Let's think about it, right? Let's say you're going to AOE, right?
Yeah, but you play a
you have 100% crit rate. You crit all of them, no one dies. But you can crit half of them, but the 2 you crit, they die, for example, because your crit damage was so high. So, yeah, I don't value crit rate that much, but I know people do.
Let me answer chat, guys. Listen, I used to love crit damage so much, but then Make It a Butt came along, is like and then Obabo came along, is like and then Make It a Butt came along, and I'm easily fucking influenced. Okay, I am easily influenced. Okay, I don't influence any motherfuckers. Okay, I don't influence anyone.
Listen,
yes.
You shouldn't get influenced by people who their account is extremely strong because they've been buying every Reapp pack that existed since the game came out. Because you don't know if what they're saying is based on their knowledge of how much they understand the game, or it's because you're just so in love with their overpowered account that can't lose even if they pressed auto and close their eyes. So you have to put that into account. Like right now, if Barrion tells me this is amazing, I'm not going to follow him because I know Barrion's got the best account in the world. No, but he's actually very smart.
Yeah.
Barrion is very, very smart. He's a mathematician. He's a physicist. He's not talking out of his ass. It's not because he spent a lot of in account. The reason why Barrion's account is so overpowered is because it's combined intellect and spending a lot of money on it.
Yeah.
So I would, I'm trying to say. So you have to. The people you spoke about, by the way, I don't know them as well as you know them. I actually don't know them at all.
Make it about. He was the commentator for SWC.
I don't watch SWC, bro.
Yeah, and Obabo was a contestant, and he's he's my friend. So.
Yeah, I don't know them like I know you. So I might have watched one person stream once or twice, but I have a feeling that both of these people you mentioned buy every Reapp pack in the game.
Oh yeah, and Make It About what actually got rank 1 yesterday on Special League when it ended. So
either way, so you have to take everything they say with a pinch of salt. Like, can I follow what they're saying, considering that every single rune they have is like 110% efficiency anyway?
Is he saying all non-mathematicians and non-physicists are dumb? No, he's not saying that. Are you?
What's up? Say that again.
Is he saying all non-mathematicians and non-physicists are dumb? Is that what he's saying? Is someone is asking that?
No, I think every single person in the world has the ability to learn math and learn physics. It's whether they choose to or not. For example, if I'm going to talk to you about history, and I say anyone who hasn't studied history shouldn't really be commenting about history because they haven't studied it. They don't know any history. That doesn't mean they're stupid. They just means they haven't put the time into it to learn history. So just because you don't know math, it doesn't make you stupid. You just haven't put the time to learn math. And if you're going to talk about something that's mathematically orientated, you really, generally speaking, want to ask a mathematician. Now, if you're going to build a building, you're not going to ask a historian to build you a building. You're going to ask someone who studied engineering to build you something.
Yeah.
So doesn't mean every historian is stupid.
No, of course not. Argentum Deruzia, thank you so much for that raid, Argentum. I hope you had a good stream. We have Math Plus Games. For anyone asking who's talking, it's Math Plus Games. The legendary Math Plus Games, guys.
Stop doing that, legendary. Is it because when I'm going to introduce you, you want me to...
You always introduce me like that. Fuck you, man. You always... Oh, guys, look at this famous guy.
Fine.
He wasn't...
Next time when I introduce you, I will say the legendary Taki. I get the point, bro. I get the point.
Shut the fuck up, okay? You know what it was that I didn't want to say when you were streaming? It was that I was streaming.
What's this? What does this kick W mean?
Kick W.
I don't know what that
people,
means.
It's just people laughing. Like, they're having fun.
Okay. What, people always come up with these new things. I've only been away for like half a year, and there's new abbreviations. Woo! This is a godly rune, dude. I'm definitely keeping this rune. Re-up the crit damage.
I would make this into a...
What's the main stat? What's the main stat? Oh, dude, this is a godly rune. Holy shit. I would re-up the crit damage to high crit damage, maybe, if I want it to be a damage dealer rune. Like, for example, the Velajul we just talked about.
Yeah, Velajul. This is a... Yeah, Contra, there we go. This is a Vela rune.
Yeah, so I would put either higher crit damage for Velajul, or you could put HP percentage if you want. I mean, HP percentage could still work.
I mean, you could... Like, you can make it a full nuke rune. You could basically put this on Tyrannus, which is a Wind Druid. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a new unit.
I faced it once or twice.
Yeah, so Tyrannus is...
it's basically villager that hits harder.
Yeah, it hits pretty fucking hard. And you can put it on Ramahan, the Wind Wolf, you know?
Wind Wolf? Oh,
yeah.
I have never seen him since they introduced
No, they've... Like, the second Awaken him. And you can put it on.
I have him I think, even though he's not second awakened.
You know what? I'm gonna do a legend grind, and it's gonna be
definitely.
It's gonna be a 10. Okay. Oh, it feels so good. Ooh. Okay.
It never happens on my account.
Scholastic, dude, this is a really juicy rune, man.
What would you do? I personally, I mean, the smart thing, most people would probably add HP percentage to it. But personally, because I love hitting hard with a unit you don't expect, like Veligil, like I would put a higher crit damage and put a gem
Okay,
up there.
so here's what I would do. Okay, either way, you can build it. You can build around it. You can do like if you feel like you want to go nuke, you can gem over crit damage and put more crit damage. It doesn't. It's okay because then you can regem it again and put HP because you would keep the flat defense here. You will keep the flat defense over the 4 crit damage anyways. So you're just gonna regem the crit damage. So it doesn't matter. Like if you're re-upping, if you're gonna gem in HP, put it over the crit damage. If you want more crit damage, put it over the crit damage. If you want to put attack percent, you put it over the crit damage. Okay. Or maybe the defense. I don't know. Never mind. This is a really nice rune though. Nice, grats, man.
Does he have a re-up convert?
A gem.
Yeah. Does he have? Does he have
he has a crit damage.
I think make that determination based on what he has. Okay, he's got a crit damage one. I don't think the account is speaking to him.
I don't care. Okay.
I think the account is speaking to him.
Let me ask you, what do you want? What do you want? I'm kidding. I'm not gonna. He can decide for himself. He can decide for himself. I'm not gonna be Gestapo in this case. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this is would you re-up this?
Let me see. This is blue. This is not even blue. This is green, man. Get rid of this.
Get rid of this. Like, is it pest? Is it a pest?
That's how I speak to my runes.
Let's go. Okay, so most people are saying put HP, but listen, guys, it's the way you want to play. Okay.
Yeah.
It's the way you want to play. It doesn't matter. Like if I would, personally, I would probably put HP as well because that's the way I play right now. The way that I play RTA right now is that I need sustain, not sustain. What do you call it? A prolonged fight with the violent runes. Okay, so here's Chris's logic. Like,
but listen, let's be honest. Look, that rune had crit rate. You could get the same rune with high defense and HP, but no crit rate with 2 other flat stats like HP and defense flat. So you can one day get such a rune. But this rune has already got crit rate, if you think about it, right? It's already weighing towards that direction. Where one day you will get a rune with high defense and what is this? Whoa. Wait, that's nice.
We got quad accuracy.
That's a quad, yeah. Wait, is that the highest you could get? Or is it 40?
No, 40 is the highest. Why do you want to use that rune only as a defense? No, like Sensei. You know what? I'm gonna take this anyways. So here's the thing. The problem is, like, listen, guys. The way you could do this, it doesn't matter. In this sense, you would still gem over the crit damage. Whatever the fuck you put over it, you can still readjust it in the future. Like if you feel like, oh, I feel like this should be on Ramahan. My nips are like really twisteroo. Okay, you put crit damage, and Ramahan will gain more damage into that, like with that crit damage. Like if you're gonna build a team around Ramahan, then you're gonna go with a full nuke team. The crit damage is pretty much more useful in terms of that team. Giving him more damage and more one-shot ability. But if you're gonna use it for something else, like a more prolonged fucking fight, then put HP over it.
You shouldn't be so short-sighted. If you become a bit more further-sighted, if you're planning to play this game for a while, you're eventually going to get the exact same rune, but instead of crit rate, you're going to have flat HP. Then, in that rune, it'd be much better to have changed the crit damage into HP percentage. So you can have 2 runes, but each one is better for a different role. So you have to be a bit less short-sighted and realize that you will get more runes like this, but with different substats.
How often do you get runes like that? Someone asked.
Well, that's the thing. When it comes to this game, when I'm talking short-sighted, I feel like if you look at it in terms of 1 year, that's short-sighted. You have to look in terms of 3-4 years.
Yeah, that's actually true, man. I mean, it's true, guys. It's this. Like I've put 1900 days into this game, guys.
See, there's no re-ups. I mean, not innate.
Yeah, but I would still re-up violent crit damage. Like, okay, can you give me your take on it?
I wouldn't do it. Only innate, only with innate. I wouldn't touch it otherwise.
So Barian wouldn't re-up this.
No, I would re-up it in an innate. I know that I like something I don't want to roll into. So I don't really want to roll into resistance that often. I don't really want to roll into accuracy. So if I have accuracy or any flat stat like flat HP or defense into innate, then I would want to roll it because it increases the chance for the stats that I do want to roll high into would I would get something good into that basically.
So if you would ask Barian right now, Math,
He wouldn't do it. No,
he wouldn't do it.
not. No, definitely. He's got 4,000 runes, man. You think he's gonna re-up something with that in innate?
Yeah, that's yeah.
And let me tell you something about Barian. This is something I taught him as well on the download. I told him not to tell anyone. I think I have the screenshot still, and he said, "Fine, I won't tell anyone." I taught him how to change blue runes into legendary runes.
Oh, what? When it was that
No. Everyone knew how to do purple runes into legendary runes. I showed him how to do blue runes into legendary runes.
Wait, like a bug abuse or what?
It's not a bug abuse. It's their algorithm. Their algorithm
I mean,
that
like
detects.
like abusing their algorithm, basically.
It's their algorithm. They decided to do it. They messed up. Really.
Okay, would you like to tell
It's
us?
intended. It's intended.
Yeah, of course. Like if they have it in the game, then it's their own fucking mistake, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible now that you could see you know where it says default grade legend? That wasn't existed before. Do you remember that? Now, right now, it's
it didn't.
grade, right? When it didn't exist, it was possible. Now it's not.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I was asking if it was during that time.
Yeah, it was during that time.
Okay,
But I mean,
alright.
that time was a long period of time. It was like at least a year and a half.
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
It's been-
Everyone knew how to do purple into legend though. So everyone was doing that. So basically, Barian had tons of legendary runes that he could re-up. So he's definitely not going to choose something without an innate.
What would you think Barian as a free to play? How do you think he would play?
I think he'd be a very good player. I think he's still.
No. I'm not talking about how good he would be. Like in terms of re-upping and like just using his logic and his like brain, basically, not using any money to affect
I think
his
he'd
gameplay.
still be in the G3 rank.
Yes, but
Because
re-upping. What would he re-up?
He would probably do what I'm doing. He'd be more focused on a specific goal rather than trying to increase the average efficiency of his entire account.
Guys, can you fucking chill? Chat, chill. We're talking about a game, and we're talking about like we're not like theory, guys. Stuff that has happened, nothing that is current. Chill,
There's no
okay?
exploits.
No
There was no
exploits.
exploit.
No exploits.
People make videos about this. Four made a video. It was public. It got like 200 hits. It was public, and Come To Us knew about it. There's no fix to it. It's not really an exploit. It's like saying, okay, if you re-up this rune, you're exploiting the game. How is that an exploit? You have to re-up runes, right? If I re-up this specific rune that happens to turn into legend, I'm not allowed to do that all of a sudden. There is no other way to re-up that rune. So specific runes can turn into legendary runes if you were to re-up them, and there's no way around it. So it's not exactly an exploit. It's just game mechanic, and Come To Us knew this was going to happen. They decided to weigh their pros and cons, and they decided the pros outweigh the cons. That people will be abusing it.
Mm. Let me see what you have. Dude, it's insane how much energy you have. How was the time out? Like, how was the time off the game? Like, what did he do?
I was working on my own game.
How is it going with the game?
It's not bad actually. Actually, I'm working on 2 games. I'm working with a team. I'm working on 2 games. It's not bad, but I needed a break because I was like 18 hours a day programming and shit, and I got a huge like. I don't know. Do you know when you overdo something, then you need a big break from it? So that's what I kind of did, and I'm generally like that. I don't take anything easy. If I'm doing something, I do it to the max,
Mm.
and then I end up quitting. So that's how I play Summoner's War. What I did with Summoner's War is play 24/7, not sleep basically, and then take a 6-month break, and then come back, play 24/7, 18 hours a day. I mean, basically like Taki, because he was always online when I was online, but the difference between me and him is he doesn't take a break. He goes through a nervous breakdown. I just take like a 9-month break.
Hmm.
He just quits the guild for no reason.
Yes.
That's what he did. Like, why are you quitting the guild? It's like, I don't know, man. I just know I need to quit the guild right now, okay? I can't take this shit anymore. What shit? I don't know, man.
Would you like
And
to
then
see
he
it?
ends up coming back to the guild after a few months.
Wait, who are we talking about?
You, man. We're talking about you.
Oh, was it me? Oh, wait. Fuck you, man.
Wait, where's Glorious? He could be my witness.
Do you see the rune?
I do see the rune. I would keep it for sure. Wait, what's the main stat here? Oh, crit damage.
It was the
Oh,
crit
yeah.
damage rune.
Oh, nah, he got super lucky though.
Okay.
Yeah, this is sexy as hell.
It's so fucking sexy, man. Look at it. Holy fuck!
Does he have any
Fuck you.
speed? Grinds or gems or whatever you call
Yeah, yes. I would jump over the flat defense for the speed then,
it? Yeah.
and make it into like a really like full nuke rune.
Purple. This is such a good rune that I would definitely wait for a legend speed in chat. 7 is not enough for this.
No, I would put a legend gem into it.
Yeah. So I wouldn't enchant it or whatever you call it.
Yeah. But this is so juicy. This is so juicy. This is so juicy, man.
So bloody lucky, man.
Shut the fuck
You know,
up.
the chance of this happening is like 0. All the right stats. What the hell?
People are asking if you're coming back to the game.
I'm contemplating it. My wife wants me to come back to the game.
Your
because I
wife
don't
wants you to come
socialize.
back.
I don't socialize. So when I don't
Not
socialize
even with
after a
her?
while, I get cranky. Yeah, but you know, like, she likes to talk about the Kardashians, and I'm like, ugh.
I mean, that's something.
We end up fighting all the time. I mean, let's put it this way. My wife is also a mathematician, right? We met in university. But she doesn't like talking about the stuff I like talking about. So I end up insulting the Kardashians. She ends up defending them, and then we end up fighting about it.
Oh, man. The Kardashians re-up blue runes. They probably
This is, you know, every time she shows me any clip about Kardashians, like, yeah, this is fake. You know, staged, right? That's what I say to every single thing she
Wait.
said, and she gets so angry.
Wait, but she's Persian, right?
The Kardashians are not Persian.
No, like your wife.
Persian, well, she's
Persian.
mixed.
She's mixed. Okay, it's usually
She's
like
super
it's
mixed.
like
yeah.
that's like.
She doesn't speak Persian, but she's
Okay,
Persian. Like,
so
she's
the
got-
Middle Eastern
she's got
gene,
Persian in her.
like the Middle Eastern gene, like it has this jealousy, you know, in it.
I don't know. She doesn't have like a dominant gene. Like I wouldn't be able to tell she's Persian or anything to do with me. I mean, maybe he can. I don't know. I don't really care, but yeah, I get it. Yeah, doesn't matter.
It's so hard for you to answer that question, man.
Yeah. Just in
It doesn't
case,
matter.
I'm
It
doing-
doesn't matter.
I'm
Like,
doing like 1,000 calculations of what every reply I said could cost me in the future.
nah, it doesn't. It shouldn't be too hard on yourself, you know. What would you do with this rune?
Oh, yeah, I would re-app this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, crit damage is one of those runes that it's okay to have it as an innate.
Mm-hmm.
Especially on violent runes.
So basically what we can roll here is HP, defense, attack, speed.
Yeah, all the things that are juicy.
Yeah. The thing is, having crit rate here would be even better for me, like in slot 5, because then you would also have crit rate, and then you can also get speed and all the stats. Like for this slot 5, I would say crit rate is more efficient, accuracy is more efficient, you know? Because
generally, crit rate is probably the best thing I want in my innate. Overall. But... No. On this slot, crit rate, yeah, it's my favorite. But like, if it was like a HP main stat, so like in a slot 2, 4, 6, I would love accuracy as my innate.
Okay.
And max accuracy.
Mm-hmm. But this is for sure a re-up in your perspective.
Yeah, it's definitely a re-up.
We'll put 2 or 3 into it and get some juicy stats. We just made it into blue rune. What the fuck?
I mean, might as well have been blue to start off with. It's not goal efficient, so you're looking for goal efficiency here. You have to make up for all the good luck you had with the other rune.
Oh, we already got him, like... I mean...
Oh.
So...
Yeah. I mean... I'd keep it. I wouldn't roll this again. I'd probably put speed instead of resistance.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's still gonna kind of blue, but we're gonna do what Barian says, you know? It's good enough not to re-up right now because we have other targets. Where are these?
It says not better. It's more goal efficient. It might not be better if you look at efficiency overall, but is it goal efficient? Yeah, you could use it to a specific goal where the other one was all over the place.
Okay, guys, chat, shut the fuck up, okay? And look at this rune, okay? Don't be so narrow-minded, okay? Look at this rune. Look at this rune. Okay? Fuck you, Doc Saws. Look at this rune, man. Look at what we got. Look at this rune.
Are you reading something I'm not reading? Why are you having a fight with the chat? They don't.
No, I like
not
fighting.
saying anything.
I like fighting with them. What the fuck?
I feel like I'm reading a different chat than you.
No, the chat is really wholesome. I'm just very angry.
All right.
It's like, you know, we fight and then we make up 6, you know? That's the way my chat is.
Bro, did you forget?
What?
You know the meds I wrote you? Are you taking them?
Wait, what again?
Nothing, man. I'm just messing with you.
I didn't hear him, guys. Anyways. So you wouldn't re-up, but this is good enough. Like, this is okay.
No subs, no innate. The thing is, when it comes to these slots, like slot, what do you call it? 6 and 5 and 4. Without an innate, you could roll into like 8 different stats. Because everything can be in their substat. You need to at least rule out something you don't want. At least one thing you don't want to roll high into, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. So, Scholastic, if it's okay for you, I would like to look into some Swift runes. What do you think, Scholastic? Make up 6. Meds to fix the Microsoft. Yes, they call my penis Microsoft, by the way. Math.
Funny.
What's up, Lilo? Yo, Lilo, thank you for the 2 months. Of course, go ahead. My weakest is slot 1 and 6. Your weakest is slot 1 and 6. Alright, then we'll get you a really juicy slot 6 then.
The problem with those runes are rare and they never... Yeah, I mean, I understand from a new player perspective, but if you become a bit more patient, you're eventually going to get them. So you think more long term.
Oh,
like endgame players have at least 15 legendary ones of each. Though they could have like one slot that's missing something, like they don't have any HP in a specific slot. Some accounts will have that, but on average, if you're an endgame player, you eventually get every single type of rune with innates.
No, that could have been speed. Oh, that could have been speed. Oh,
What
that
speed?
was,
Oh,
dude.
shit,
That could have
okay.
been so nice. Oh, imagine it was quad speed. This is quad resistance, by the way.
Yeah, I mean that could. And don't forget, resistance goes up to 8
Oh, I know.
per roll. So.
I know. I know.
The
Oh,
worst
you
thing
mean
that happened
accuracy
to
as
me-
well? Yeah, yeah.
The worst thing that happened to me is when I was reapping for some guy in China, and in one session, no, in 15 reaps.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I remember. You talked. Yeah, we.
I got him a 27, and a 29
Dude,
without gems.
you don't have to fucking scream. Chill, man.
No, that thing is one of the reasons I quit. Why did this have to happen on his account? 27, 27,
I remember that
29. Are
session.
you kidding me? And the 29 was a slot 5. Like, it's almost impossible to get that on that slot.
I mean, this is a better rune than his left one, at least. Look at this. Look at this rune, man. I'll take this one. I mean,
Why? It's almost the same as the other one.
yeah, but he can.
Fine.
But it's much
Yeah,
better.
okay, fine.
Like it's.
So we have rune either way. But okay.
That's a much better rune, man.
Do you know what I do sometimes? When I get a better rune from the reapp, but I know it still needs to be a reapp, I keep the very shit one to remind, because I don't want to get cold feet and go, I'll keep the medium one, when I know this rune definitely needs to be reapped again. So I keep the very, very shit version of it, so I force myself to do it.
Let me see his slot 4 is crit damage. So 15 speed. That's a horrible fat Lucian rune. Nah, if you would ask Math, that is, dude, guys, Math has probably still the best Lucian.
I showed it on my last stream.
Did
See
you?
it? Yeah, over 300. No, actually, one I showed had 300 crit damage and 2,200 attack power. Plus, that's the plus.
Wait, can you send me a picture so I can show it on?
Fine.
You guys want to see Math's Lucian? And
I mean, this Lucian was top secret for a really long time.
yeah, and keep in mind, this is a Lucian he has had at the same state for over a year or something.
No, I had this Lucian when I made the other good Lucian video.
Have you shown it on a YouTube video or you just?
No, I made a God Lucian video and I told everyone, by the way, this isn't actually my God Lucian. I used a weaker version. Because that Lucian I had already recorded. I was just working on special effects. And then I got lucky and I got a better Lucian. So I was like, I'm not going to re-record everything just because I got a better Lucian. Either way. There you go.
Takish, Math was my favorite Summoners War streamer before I come here. Aww.
Ban this guy.
No. Can I have some more of that, please? Yo, Quillicy, thank you so much for that follow. Coach Tony, thank you for the follow as well. And by the way, we don't ban people here, Matt. It's not like your stream.
You
Okay?
don't?
No.
I've banned like
Yeah, I know.
50 people.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, those racist people, dude. I had to ban them.
Oh, was it racist people?
Dude, there
Because
was
I
so
had a
many-
lot of people coming from your stream into my stream, and
Oh,
like
that was
I just
racist.
got banned from Math's stream.
Yeah, dude, if you're gonna say something racist, I'm gonna bloody ban you.
But you banned people without saying any racist shit, man.
No, that's not true.
Okay, all right. His slot once. I used to know what runes are good to re-up, but then I met Takish. I'm glad I've made you confused, man, because that's the point.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not an influencer.
Oh wait, I'm not an influencer, guys. Shut the fuck up. No, I didn't influence you, Zeratu, okay? Shut the fuck up. You decided that for yourself, okay? You just watched me do anything, okay? You just watched me re-up, and then you got indecisive. It has nothing to do with me, okay? I didn't content create, I didn't influence, okay? That's on you, man. You know what? I'm just gonna re-up this again. What the fuck? Like, this needs to be...
Yeah, I don't know why you left it. It was quite bad.
Oh, man.
I showed you. I sent you the screenshot.
Oh, you did? Let me see.
Yeah. This is better. I think I'd keep this.
Obabo crit rate. And that's Obabo, by the way, Matt.
I mean,
chat.
the crit rate can get to 70 with gems. I just have very bad luck.
They say it's...
This is 70 crit rate. I could easily get it with gems if it bloody rolls that way. And also, the way I use him with Immensity, so it's 100% crit rate. With Immensity.
No, with Immensity, it's not one. Oh, wait, you use a crit rate lead?
Immensity gives you a crit buff, man.
Yeah, 30%.
Yeah, I said if I could get my gems to roll, get me the 70 crit rate.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If I get the stupid gems to roll that way, it would happen, but it just doesn't happen for me, man. Got the worst luck in the world.
Fucking listen. Shut the fuck up, GG.
300 crit damage max? No, I could get 314 crit damage, but I lose out on crit rate, so I don't want to do that. Also, if I gem up every single thing maximum with Legend Rune for attack power, I can get to 2,300-ish attack power.
That's insane. How hard did it hit? Like, if you got the optimal team, how hard did it hit?
Between 20 to 22 card.
Okay. Okay. Yes.
But what does it matter? Because they introduced stupid Triton.
You're still mad about Triton?
Like, you can't Lucian Triton, man.
There's a lot of people Lucianing still, even if a Triton is there.
Who cares? Stupid. They're risking him cutting.
Oh, but there are.
You won't be able to do that at Legend rank anyway, like at G3 rank. So
You can use Leo, basically. Kabila, Lucian, and Tion is what you can do. You can use.
Trust me, man.
Dude, you can use.
Trust me.
Dude,
I see what crafted the cup out of it. It's just bullshit.
Oh, that's actually true. Because he needs the Immensity in his team, and he can't get that speed if he has Immensity in his team.
Yeah.
Kabila, Lucian, Immensity, and where's the attack buff? So do we leave this rune as it is? You said you're okay with this, but this is blue.
No, it's still bullshit, man.
It's
better than what you had, but it's still bullshit.
Yeah.
I mean, what is this? You basically don't have 2 slots on this. The only thing I can see is speed, which is 16, which is not even blue.
You know what? Okay, Scholastic, if you have another target that you want me to really focus at, let me know.
Is this his slow and swift slot?
Yeah, it is.
Then do it.
It's 21 speed.
Does he even play with, like, does he usually have one of those boosters, in his team? Like, does he need a fast unit in his team?
Yeah, he needs.
Not everyone plays that way.
He plays that way.
Most people have, like, okay, fine, then do it. It's worth it. I mean, his Bastet is quite slow. His slot 1 is quite slow as well.
Yeah, he needs to fix his slot 1 as well.
Yeah, well, slot 1 has a much higher chance to give him speed, so
yeah,
if you want to feel good about yourself, do this.
Yes, I want to feel good. Let's do this. Okay. That didn't make me feel good. But like 2 or 3 more, I'll probably feel good.
Do you know what's funny? Even though you gave me the screen on Discord, I'm still watching your stream for some reason. So I get the delay.
So why? Oh, because you're like.
I can't see your face otherwise, man.
Wait, how many monitors do you? Wait, why do you need to see my face?
Because you always make these faces, like just in case you're making a you know, a body language comment.
I don't make no face. What do you mean?
Did you get any new emoticons after the ones I made you?
Did I what do what?
The emoticons, the ones I made you. Have you had any new ones?
Yeah, I have plenty. Yours are still here. Yeah, it's like the Taki Senpai. Guys, by the way, Matt did that and he made these. Wait, the fuck? These are the emotes that Matt did. Do you feel like you want to subscribe, Matt?
I think I have a free sub.
Dude,
Don't I?
look at what we just got him.
What? Let me see. Oh shit! Yeah, this is good. I mean, it's not speed, but I'd keep it. Wow.
Okay. Okay. Like, that's a pretty good rune. That's actually not a bad rune. Like, it's a pretty
Don't
good
you
rune.
wish one of these stats was kind of low, so you know you have to change that one stat? Like if, like right now, I don't know if I want to change crit rate or attack percentage, and it's so annoying. It's like, oh, which one should I change? But if
No,
one
of
of them
course.
was like 4, it's like, oh, definitely changing that one. Thank God,
Yeah,
one was
yeah,
slow.
Yeah, but you would still change the attack percent and make it into a, like a...
You know how hard that is to do? To get it at max 13? I have such bad luck with it.
I get it. Even chat, my friends in chat, you guys can vouch for me, right? I'm good at gemming. No? I mean, yes, right? Yes. Gem it right now? Should I gem it right now for more attack? Let's do it. He has no attack. Never mind. You influence us to say yes. But why is everybody saying no then? How the fuck am I influencing you guys if you're saying no?
Hey, what's up, Topa?
Yeah, Topa is there, I know. Wait, Topa is there. Hi, Topa. He gifted 5 subs yesterday because he stalled me in RTA. I was... yeah. I got ranked 22, by the way.
Oh, nice. Oh, you're talking about...
Special League.
Yeah.
You don't sound that impressed.
Yeah, I mean, like, been there, done that, so... We've done it before, haven't you?
Oh, no. No. No.
What's this saying? Get this box. What does it want?
Oh, thank you. Wait,
XDVXDVX.
why do you write XDVXXDVX?
I don't know, there was this box that kept popping up and I was like, how do I get rid of it? So I just wrote something random and I pressed enter.
Come on. Can we get speed? Okay, so overall, so we've gotten him like 3 runes, or 4 runes, I think. What do you think? Would that be like, how many runes is a good session for you?
1. If I had 50 reaps and I get 1 godly rune, that's it. That's good.
And you would be happy whatever anything
Hell
else
yeah.
rolled.
I mean by 1 I mean 1 that I would use on my primary team in RTA, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I mean. I don't mean like 1 I could use in PvE. An upgrade, basically, on my primary team. Yeah, that's something I'll be happy with. But yeah, I say that because I haven't had an upgrade in the last 200 reaps. So yeah, I guess it's
I'm gonna leave
subjective.
this right now. Let's see. Scholastic, do we have any other runes? Okay, so we got him in Insane slot 4. We got him in Insane slot 2. I wouldn't mind re-upping some of the other runes that we said, like, that we settled for, you know?
Hey Ken, you're hiding, bro. Yeah, you're going. That's because you know what? You're biased. You do
Huh?
the easy slots so that you feel good about your session.
Okay, shut the fuck up. I did this.
Do slot 5.
Dude, I did all of the slots that I've gotten so far. I mean, the slot 2 was pretty easy. Slot 1 was okay. It was easy. Slot 4 was not easy, man.
Okay, fine. I'll give you that one. Slot 4 was lucky.
Fuck's sake.
Slot 4 was stupid. Well, yeah.
All right, so we'll do some slot 5s then. Let's see if we have any. Okay, so for me, resistance is a dead roll. Like any time, but it's
Yeah,
so hard.
Because
Right.
anytime you care about having resistance, the enemy's gonna have perfect accuracy almost. So it's a waste of time.
Yes, I know. Even if they have no accuracy, they still have
Yeah.
perfect accuracy. You know? Oh my god. Takish, can you re-up my life? It's like a white rune right now. It's gonna be hard, man.
I'm still waiting for my IQ points to buy an RTA Opti on your channel. Yeah, I don't think I'm coming back.
Best in slot Triana and Harmonia is what Obabo says. This is a really good, like, this is a really efficient rune, guys. I know. Like, we probably have a better, but I fucking hate it, you know?
What, put it on Raccoony or something?
Yeah, no, yeah.
No,
Raccoony,
I
Harmonia,
don't know.
Triana.
Still, man, I don't like it. Screw resistance.
Yeah.
Almost all the CC units you're going to face are going to have accuracy, so your resistance is non-existent.
What is this rune? Oh, this is okay. Crit damage innate triggers you. Takish, will you get a magic life? Huh? Yo, Malus, thank you for the follow. If you face screw resistance, you may strip the screw. Okay. Let me see. You know what? Nah, we're not gonna do this one. Attack percent.
Why don't you use the Summoners Will Optimizer to find
Nah,
every legend rune he's got? That's shit.
I'm too lazy for that.
It's faster, man.
I don't have that many people that want me to do their re-ups, so I take my time, you know. Ooh, what is this? Wait, no. No, you didn't, man. You didn't.
You didn't what?
He did. Okay.
What?
He re-upped a purple rune. Ancient.
How do you know? How can you tell?
Ancient, because ancients are they are new.
So how do you know if you re-upped it?
Look at it. This is a purple rune. Do you see the stats where they're located? Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Let me see. What else do we have?
Maybe because he was like farming a lot of re-ups and he didn't have anywhere else.
Yeah, maybe it was an accident. Who knows? Ooh, don't say anything. All right, don't say anything. Let's see. So it went. Okay, nothing into speed. 1 into crit damage. 16 crit rate. Huh. It's average. I mean, it's good. What do you think, man?
Well, it's one of those weird runes, so it's alright. You know, one of my best runes is from this type, accuracy rune, but not from the new dungeons, from the the rifts.
What do you... The GB10 god. Do you know the Dark Pit picture guy? No, I don't know him. I don't know him. He has never revealed himself for me. Okay, so...
Alright, Taki, and alright, everyone. So I'm gonna have to go.
Yeah.
For those who keep messaging me, I don't know if I'm gonna come back yet. My wife wants me to, so maybe. I'm still thinking about it.
Wait.
It depends on.
Before you...
What's up?
Before... Guys, show the fucking support you want for Math Plus Games, okay? Show him that you really want him to come back. Say, please come back. Press kick W, guys, if you want him to come back.
I'll tell you what. I'll think about it if you show the Taki clap, the actual original video, right now.
Wait.
Show the match, go. Show the match.
Alright. It's gonna be hard to find it. Guild Wars, what was it? Battle of the Guilds.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know. Summoners War. What is it called? SWC Battle of the Guilds Paris.
The goal of our guild is
World
domination!
Have you not?
I think because people are...
I think we're about 6 or 7 countries. Like, I think we have Germany, we have Sweden, we have Turkey, we have Morocco. Well, it doesn't matter. We're all just one big loving country, a big guild.
There is no fucking cringe, okay? The only people who are cringe are the guys who say cringe, okay? Alright? Pelurov, you're a fucking cringe guy, okay? Let me see. Who else? Who else is a cringe guy? Let me fucking see. Okay, Madruga, you're a fucking cringe. Barnesbot, you're a cringe. You got what you wanted, man.
Alright, bro. I'll see you guys later, man. I have to go now. Take care, guys.
Thank you. Alright, have a good night.